Working at height. Most mines have locations in plants, on the surface or underground, which may require you to work from height, or where the risk of a fall from a level or into an opening exists. Working at mines may require working at height where there are associated risks. A fall can range from less than 1 metre to several hundred metres. Injuries can range from minor cuts and bruises to death. Injury can also occur due to items falling from height onto persons working below. Work at height. Safe work practices. Before commencing work at height, have you checked with your supervisor that all hazards have been identified, assessed, controlled? Have you had the safe work procedure explained to you, and do you understand it? Only attempt work at height after you have received training and instruction on how to undertake the work in a safe manner. You may be required to hold a ticket, such as a rigger or scaffolder ticket, and complete a permit to work. Are you aware of provision for a stable and securely fenced work platform, such as scaffolding or other form of portable work platform? Are there physical barriers such as perimeter screens, fencing or handrails capable of preventing a fall from height? Is there a solid covering or mesh to prevent a fall from height over penetrations? If it is not possible for a stable and secure work platform or physical barriers to be used, are there provisions for a fall arrest device if the fall could be greater than 2 metres? Where a fall arrest device must be used, is it able to be secured to a suitably weighed anchorage point? Has the work area been appropriately isolated to minimise the risk of items falling on persons below within the drop zone? Have tools and loose materials been secured to avoid items being dropped from height? Are there kick or toe boards in place to prevent dropped items from falling below? Fall arrest devices. Fall arrest devices shall be worn if there is a chance of falling from a height greater than 2 metres, where physical barricades or guardrails are not able to be used. Fall arrest devices will be used if you are required to undertake work that involves a liftman box or bucket truck, working on a portable ladder, working beside an excavation, working within an elevated work platform of man lift basket, work requiring you to extend outside the confines of physical barricades. Pendulum effect. Situations which may result in the lateral movement or swing during a fall and so produce the pendulum effect have the potential to result in either the operator striking objects to one side of the fall path or in snagging of the lanyard or anchorage line of the fall arrest device. The pendulum effect may reduce the effectiveness of a fall arrest device. To reduce the risk of the pendulum effect, the following preventive steps should be taken. Attention to the positioning of single anchorages, the use of dual anchorages and diversion anchorages of horizontal lifelines. Work at height, your responsibilities. Work at height task only once you have received instruction and training and have been advised by Chandler McLeod that this will be part of your job. Work with your supervisor to complete a risk assessment before starting the job. Obtain a work at height permit to work before starting the job. Always choose and use the most appropriate personal protective equipment or fall arrest device for the situation as outlined in the Safe Work Procedure or JSA. Be aware that as conditions change, so must your Safe Work Procedure or JSA. Always ensure drop zones are cordoned off and isolated. Take a break. We've reached the halfway mark of your Chandler McLeod mining induction. Your Chandler McLeod consultant will pause this induction and ask you to complete a short quiz. We hope you've been paying attention. The quiz will cover the topics you have just covered as part of this induction. You will only need to answer questions 1 to 13 at this stage. After you have completed these questions, we will continue with the rest of your induction. Take this opportunity to get off your chair and have a stretch if you need to.